Mayor and members of the council, the meeting is now being live streamed.
Good evening and welcome to the December 8, 2025, 6 p.m. regular joint meeting of the Bell Garden City Council and successor agency to the Community Development Commission. The meeting will now come to order at 6:18 p.m. Members of the City Council and the public may view and listen to the meeting live online through the city's website as noted on the agenda. If any of the members should have a conflict of interest, please announce any item you are recusing from due to a conflict of interest prior to the item being heard. And now we're going into the invocation, which will be given by Pastor Leal, and the Pledge of Allegiance will be led by Cameron Vargas, Girl Scout Troop 2543.
Good evening, Mayor, and all the councilmen and councilwomen, all the staff, our chief, all the dignitaries in our community. It's such a blessing really to be here. It's been 12 months. We're finishing the year almost, and God has been so good to us. And when I was thinking about being here, I said, Lord, why don't you lead me into a special prayer, something that I can be as a blessing to our leaders that we appreciate so much. Our mayor was with us, and also we were blessed with turkeys with the councilmen. And each one of you are so important. Each one of you make this community great. And so I said, Lord, why don't you give me just a scripture? And the Lord led me into a very special blessing, and it's found in Numbers chapter 6, and it's verse 24. And it says the following: May the Lord bless you and keep you. May the Lord make his face shine upon you. May he grant you his grace. May the Lord lift up his blessings upon thee and give you abundance of peace. There's 6 blessings on this prayer. So I want to ask you if you can come to your feet and let us pray and let us give this meeting unto the Lord, and may he guide each one of you. May each one of these blessings as the year ends be upon you, and as the year starts be upon you the same way. Father, we want to thank you for our leaders, for our mayor, for the councilmen and the councilwomen, all the staff that makes the city great, our chief, our community. Father, thank you for a whole year of a blessing upon them. You have guided them and you have kept them, and they have done many things in the better for our city. And Father, as the year ends, thank you for keeping them. Thank you for keeping our city safe. Thank you for the work they do. And Father, we ask that your blessings and each one of these 6 blessings be upon each one of them, Father, as we end the year and also as we start. And we ask all this in the precious name of Jesus. And can we say amen? Thank you.
Please stay standing. Face the flag. Put your right hand over your heart. Ready, begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
City Clerk, please call roll of the members of City Council and successor agency.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Members of the council and successor agency, Chavez.
Present.
Councilwoman Guillen.
Present.
Councilwoman Sanchez.
Present.
Mayor Pro Tem de la Rosa.
Present.
And Mayor Barcena.
Present. Thank you. We will now move to the presentation. City Manager, please introduce the presentations.
Thank you, Mayor Barcena. The first certificate of recognition we have is for the
El Kiosquito Comunitario de Bell Gardens Group. If you would please come up here to the podium.
El kiosquito y los voluntarios, si por favor pueden venir aquí a enfrente del salón, junto al micrófono en medio, por favor. Son muchos, ¿verdad? Y falta la mitad todavía, así que me da mucho gusto que están aquí hoy. Los quiero felicitar y tenemos aquí como un diploma, un reconocimiento para ustedes y se los voy a leer en inglés porque me lo dieron en inglés. Así que, ¿lo quieren en Spanglish? A lo mejor sí puedo en Spanglish, pero ok. The City of Bell Gardens is honoring Kiosquito Comunitario. The City of Bell Gardens is pleased to recognize Kiosquito Comunitario for its positive impact on the Bell Gardens community. Kiosquito Comunitario has provided resources to the community, coordinating educational workshops in health, mental health, equity, and other critical topics. Congratulations on 2 years of achievement and positive impact. Your work is not in vain, and we appreciate you. And this is signed by me, Mayor Marco Bárcena, and the city council here of the city of Bell Gardens, which you were born in the city of Bell Gardens. So yes, I commend you for that. And I want to see if you, Maripaz, who is the leader, if Maripaz, and then anyone else that may want to say a few words. And you can come to the front to the microphone. Go ahead.
Sí, buenas noches. Buenas noches,
Yes, good
honorable
evening.
alcalde,
Thank you
miembros del
for this
concilio,
honor,
señor administrador,
Mayor
jefe
and
de
members of
policía.
the council, police chief.
Estamos aquí todos los miembros del Kiosquito
All of the
Comunitario
members of the Kiosquito
agradeciendo
Comunitario
la
are
distinción
here
de este honorable
ap-
reconocimiento
appreciating
por
this
el apoyo que
recognition
hemos
and
recibido por
the
parte de
support
ustedes.
that we've received from
En
you
estos casi 2 años
in
desde que se
these
fundó,
nearly 2 years since it was
gracias y
founded.
esperamos de antemano seguir
Thank you.
contando con su apoyo.
And we
Felices
hope
fiestas
to continue
navideñas.
counting on your support and happy holidays. Good evening, Mr. Mayor and members of the council, police chief. My name is Veronica Mila. I am representing the Kiosquito Comunitario, and I'm representing all of my partners here. I want to tell what has happened in my own experience. Kiosquito Comunitario honestly has changed my life because I've learned a lot of things, and with your help, because you provide all of the workshops, and they have helped all of us because we've learned how to take care of our health, our mental health, about diabetes, all the importance of caring for our health. But the most beautiful thing about this program, and I think for the majority of our group, is that it's such a beautiful group, and we have so much. These groups allow us to get close to each other because we identify with each other, and we've even cried together. So for me, that's such a beautiful thing because we see each other as a family. Personally, I've been living in Bell Gardens for a long time, and I didn't know anyone. Now, through this program, I feel so happy that I have met fantastic people. And it's so great to be on the street or in a store, in the church, and a lot of people say hello. And it feels so beautiful now that I feel part of the community of Bell Gardens. So thank you As I said, this group, El Kiosquito, is such a beautiful group, and I invite everyone to get to know it because we are a community. And this has been your goal, that the community get to know each other, and you're doing very good work. And I want to say that it's so Bell Garden should be proud to see so many young people participating in this, and I congratulate you, and I hope that you continue doing your work, and you're doing very good work. God bless you all, and good evening.
Buenas noches.
Good
Mi nombre
evening.
es Israel Martínez.
My name is Israel
Pertenezco
Martinez.
al
I
Kiosquito
belong to the Kiosquito.
y en representación de todos ellos, yo les doy las gracias a ustedes por todo lo que están haciendo.
Representing all of
Y
us, I
pedimos su
thank you for
ayuda
everything that
para
you
con
are doing,
Maripaz,
and
que es un
we
líder
ask for your help for
especial,
Maripaz, who's a
y
special
para
leader,
ayudarnos a todos nosotros.
and for your help
Pedimos grandes
helping all
bendiciones
of
para
us.
ustedes.
We
Que Dios los guarde y
ask
los
that
cuide
you
donde
be
quiera que
blessed,
anden.
and that
Y
God
también que
keep you wherever
una
you are.
vez, seguirles pidiendo la
And
colaboración
we continue asking
para
for
estar
your
reunidos en aquel cuartito bonito allá.
collaboration
¿Verdad?
to continue
Entonces,
meeting in this nice room back
muchísimas
here.
gracias.
So thank you so
Esperamos su
much.
ayuda siempre.
We
Dios los
hope to always
bendiga,
have your
su
help, and God
apoyo,
bless you
y
for
también
your
tengan una
support,
feliz Navidad
and also have
y un
a Merry
próspero año nuevo.
Christmas and a
Que Dios me los bendiga siempre.
prosperous new year. May God always bless you.
Y ya solo para cerrar,
And this
esto
is
es el
to
resultado del
conclude.
apoyo de ustedes.
This is the
Ellos
result
nunca
of
se hubieran
your
animado a
support.
venir
They
a
would have
frente,
never
y este es el apoyo que
gotten up the
ustedes
nerve to
reciben.
come
Por eso
up
le
to the
podemos a
front
nuestra
here, and
comunidad
because of
tener
your
una voz.
support, we
Y
can have
yo
a
les
voice in the
agradezco mucho por
community,
su
and I
apoyo.
thank you so
Quiero
much
que
for
sepan
all of
que
your
el
support, and
kiosquito
I want you
comunitario
to know
de
that
Bell Gardens
Kiosquito Comunitario
está sonando
of
más allá de
Bell
las fronteras.
Gardens
Pudimos
is going
mandar
beyond
40 sillas
borders. We
caminadoras y 10 sillas de
we were able
ruedas
to get
a ver a mi Lucía
40
cuando estuvieron lo de
we were able to
las
send
inundaciones
40
y eso es
walkers and
todo el
wheelchairs to
kiosquito
Veracruz.
comunitario de Bell Gardens.
That was because of
Así que gracias
Kiosquito
por su apoyo
Comunitario
y
of Bell
este
Gardens. So thank you for
reconocimiento
your
para todos nosotros es muy especial.
support.
Que Dios los bendiga.
You're very special, and God bless you.
And now we're gonna open it up for our colleagues, so you guys can go ahead and provide any comments you may have.
Primeramente, Maripaz, muchas gracias por comenzar esto, ¿verdad? Gracias a todos los voluntarios que son parte del Cosquito. Sé que comenzó contigo, ¿verdad? Con la ayuda de otras organizaciones, pero verdaderamente este fue algo que nació de tu corazón para la comunidad. Entonces, mil gracias por todo lo que haces. Ya sabes que tienes el apoyo mío y el apoyo de todo el concilio aquí para que sigan todos ustedes sirviendo a nuestra comunidad. Y estoy aquí para servirles para cualquier cosa. Muchas gracias.
En realidad me toca el corazón saber que todo el amor y la afección que ustedes tienen en sus corazones están llegando están cruzando fronteras, ¿no? Es un gran impacto, es algo que en realidad se ocupa mucho hoy en día, es algo que, que trae un gran impacto a las personas que en realidadmente están en una situación muy difícil y ver ese impacto que ustedes están implementando aquí localmente, verlo internacionalmente es algo muy lindo y de todo corazón tienen todo nuestro apoyo, cualquier cosa, ahí estamos todos listos para apoyar. De todo corazón, muchas gracias por todo el servicio que hacen. Dios los bendiga, muchas gracias.
Igualmente quiero reiterar lo bonito que es que ustedes sean de aquí de Bell Gardens. Desde que la conozco a usted, Maripaz, usted tiene un don. La conozco desde pequeña, mi vecina. Usted tiene un don para atraer a la gente, para traer comunidad, para ser una líder. Entonces, mis respetos. Usted creó esto y mire, tanta gente la respaldan. Así es que Dios la siga bendiciendo para que así nosotros la podemos seguir apoyando.
De parte mía, igualmente quiero decirles gracias a todos por su tiempo, por involucrarse, por participar, por ser voluntarios. No nomás ustedes mismos, pero yo sé que a veces tienen a sus hijos que también vienen y participan. Cuando hablamos de quiénes son las personas aquí en la ciudad que están dirigiéndonos en la ubicación correcta, estamos hablando como ustedes, como este grupo del kiosquito comunitario. Y pues de nuevo les damos gracias por todo su enfoque, por toda la pasión que tienen por el servicio. Y les digo que muchas veces yo sé que están allá y dicen, nos dan el crédito a nosotros, pero sin ustedes, nosotros no, esto nada pasa. Yo más bien les digo que ustedes deberían estar en estas sillas, porque ustedes hacen el cambio. De decir que tenemos el nombre del kiosquito comunitario en Bell Gardens en otro país, qué locura, ¿verdad? De nuevo les doy gracias por todo su tiempo, por todo el valor, por el tiempo que tienen, que no están con sus familias, pero están participando. Todo eso se mira y le damos gracias. Y con el liderazgo de Maripaz, no nomás en esta campaña que ustedes tienen aquí con el kiosquito, pero en otras, ¿verdad? Que hablamos de la estabilización de rentas, el control de renta. Usted también fue una gran líder en esa campaña y pues les damos gracias que siempre ha participado. Gracias también por ser una madre que ha dirigido a sus hijos en el propio camino, por tener dos hijos que son del Navy, que también han servido en las Fuerzas Armadas en este país. Les doy gracias y que siempre sepan que nuestro concilio aquí está para servirles a ustedes. Gracias.
Y pues finalmente ya cubrieron mucho territorio mis colegas aquí, pero yo quiero felicitarlos a ustedes porque están haciendo un esfuerzo que se nota hasta más allá de la frontera de nuestro país. Entonces, felicidades también a Maripaz especialmente porque hemos estado apoyándola a ella desde el principio, hemos visto cómo ha crecido y se han desenvuelto sus esfuerzos por toda la región del sur de California, sureste de Los Ángeles. Ustedes son especiales, vamos a seguir nosotros apoyándolos y han hecho un trabajo excelente. Maripaz apoyando BG Arts, apoyando Atención Plena, o sea, envuelta en todo lo de la comunidad. Espero que salgan más líderes de ahí como florecitas que salen para arriba y aquí estamos nosotros para ayudarlos a ustedes. Y ahora pues vamos a un aplauso finalmente y vamos a tomarnos una foto aquí enfrente, ¿ok? Ya, ok. Si quieren pasen aquí y nosotros nos vamos a quedar acá porque son muchos.
Gracias. Ay, qué bonito.
I can get everyone to look this way. En 10, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, one more. Can I get council member? Thank you. Ready, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Thank you.
Qué bonito, qué emoción.
Y solo les quiero avisar que no se vayan porque va a haber una celebración por la reorganización del consejo hoy. Entonces, les recomiendo que se queden para celebrar sus líderes que van a cambiar sillas, ¿ok? All right. All right, and our next certificate of recognition is for the City of Bell Gardens Ballet Folklorico. If you guys can please come up to the front. And thank you so much for wearing your beautiful outfits today. We really appreciate that. This is the recognition we have here for you, okay? And I'm gonna go ahead and read it. The City of Bell Gardens provides a certificate of recognition honoring the City of Bell Gardens Ballet Folklorico. The Bell Gardens City Council is honored to recognize Ballet Folklorico for their resilience and dedication. Your classes preserve and celebrate Mexican culture and history through this vibrant storytelling and movement that is Ballet Folklorico. Thank you for providing a space to uplift our community. And also thank you to the leaders. I know today we don't have your instructor here or the coordinator, Maria Grande, but I know that a lot of other people are here and we appreciate you. This is signed by me, Mayor Marco Bárcena of the City of Bell Gardens, along with the council. So congratulations. Let's hear a round of applause, please. We have a special council member here, Isabel Guillen, who was also a folklorico dancer. So maybe we can open it up with her remarks.
Well, first of all, you all look so beautiful. I started when I was 5, 6, and I stopped dancing when I was probably 21, college. It was a big passion of mine. So I hold this program very close to my heart. I remember my mother sewing my dresses, going with her to downtown LA to pick out the dresses. It was green. I always loved green. So it's something that has always resonated with me. It's something that has always pulled me close to my culture. So I invite you to continue until you can't no more. I know sometimes it's annoying. You have to do your makeup, your hair, but it's worthwhile. It's something that not a lot of people have. So, gracias a los papás por inculcarles esta parte de su cultura, por llevarlos, por inscribirlos, porque sé que es duro. A veces no es difícil llevarlos a los desfiles, a los eventos y a la coordinadora. Sé que yo, no está aquí el día de hoy, pero sus hijas, yo bailé con ella y con sus hijas y por mucho tiempo no tuvieron la maestra, pero ella les buscaba eventos a ustedes, ¿verdad? Para poder llevarlos y que ustedes tuvieran esos eventos. So to any of my colleagues watching, please continue to invite them to your parades, to your events. To vendors, please support this group. They're beautiful. I was once them, and it's something that I, again, hold it makes me emotional because it reminds me of my culture, and I know not a lot of people can relate, and it's something that I will always remember. So thank you so much, and hold it dear to your heart. So thank you.
You know what? I'm just gonna call out someone else here. I know that Jorge used to be into I don't know if folklorico, but like he definitely gets down on the dance floor. So
I don't know if I got as much good dance moves as the mayor, but he could teach me a thing or two. No, he's more of a rapper. That's what it is. Really quick, I just want to say thank you so much for your service to our community. You all are the future of our city. Ballet Folklorico, even though I'm not really, I never did that kind of dance style. I was more into like the shuffling and the dugging and the jerking. And back when we had little crews and stuff, early 2010s. Y'all probably don't remember. Y'all probably weren't even born yet. I'm telling you, I'm already a dinosaur. So I just want to say again, thank you for your service. Know that your council's here to support you. Always represent BG, right? When you're out there parading or participating in competitions, take that pride in being from Bell Gardens, right? And always, be prideful and be proud of this city, right? We're a small but mighty city, right? And always know that you're representing that. And I just love the colors. I love the sort of passion that you create when you're out there. And yeah, so again, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you, man.
I just want to say thank you so much for your time, your dedication, going to practices. I know every single time that we have an event and we ask, can the folklorico group dance, you guys are always willing. You get the crowd going. They love to see you guys perform. So keep doing what you're doing. Even if you may not love it, you are bringing a lot of joy to other people and holding dear to your roots. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for representing Bell Gardens, but I think it goes beyond that. You're representing, our culture, our roots, and that's priceless. And this is a marvelous, activity, but also an art. It's amazing, and it brings a lot of joy for everyone, right? You just see a baile folclórico, and it just puts a smile on your face. It's amazing. It's colorful. It's beautiful. And, keep doing what you're doing. Thank you so much for everything. Cheers.
Y bueno, les quiero confesar que yo sí bailé folclórico cuando estaba chiquito, pero me hicieron bullying. Me decían que estaba matando cucarachas y pues me salí. Pero ustedes son más valientes y tienen que seguir porque es su cultura y nosotros los apoyamos mucho. Um, Today, we are actually going to be voting on formalizing and recognizing the arts within our recreation department. There's going to be a division for that. Hopefully, we get support from everyone. But that's for you guys because we are going to focus on you. We're going to focus on other arts, whether it's painting, music, you name it, right? This is one of those elements that we're going to be focusing on. We're going to be making sure that you guys have what you need and that we continue to grow this folklore, el folclórico, la comunidad y la creatividad here in the city of Bell Gardens. So congratulations once again. And I know you guys have some words, so please go ahead.
Buenas tardes, miembros del concilio y a todos los presentes. Mi nombre es Amadías y pertenezco al Ballet
Good evening. My name is Maria, and I belong to the Ballet Folklorico of Bell Gardens. We're here to accept this recognition being presented to the folkloric group. We've represented the city of Bell Gardens with love and with pride at the different events that we've done throughout the years. The group has turned into a very important part of who we are and in our lives. It teaches us about our culture, gives us pride, and we appreciate Bell Gardens. These are the reasons why we love being here. We appreciate the city for having these programs for children in our community. I address you to request more support for the Ballet Folklorico group so that it continue growing for the well-being of our community and so that others can feel the happiness that we feel representing our beautiful city of Bell Gardens. Thank you so much for your attention.
Council. My name is Emilio Rosales. As Wahama stated, we are so thankful. We're happy to receive this recognition. We're happy to represent the city of Bell Gardens, and also we're also happy that we're able to connect deeper in our culture and to represent it amongst everyone in the community. We also ask that we get more support in order to better not only our group, but the other groups of Bell Gardens in the arts. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you and congratulations once again. And if you guys want to come over here towards the middle, we're going to go ahead and take a picture. And then also whoever is considered to be the leader of the pack right now can come and grab this beautiful certificate. Down there? Up to you guys. I feel like if we fit down there.
I think we're gonna go up here and they're gonna go down.
Thank you.
Okay, there we go. First stage. Yeah, everyone look this way. Ready? 3, 2, 1. So again, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Thank you. No.
Me saludan a María. Well, we're gonna be seeing later. I'm not making it else. I do want to mention that we have a special treat at the end of the meeting in which our folklorico group is going to be performing here inside of our chambers. So it's going to be a beautiful sight. I've never seen anything like that in the 7 years that I've been here. So stay tuned. Don't leave because you want to see the performance. Okay. We will now move to public participation for items not listed on the agenda. Public participation is now open. City Clerk, please announce the instructions for public participation.
Thank you, Mayor. Members of the public will now have an opportunity to speak on items not listed on the agenda. Please state your name for the record before addressing the members of the council and successor agency. We did not receive any public comment cards and we didn't receive any raised hands in Zoom and no written comments.
There's no objection by the members of the City Council or successor agency. I will close public participation for non-agenda items. City Clerk, please announce the instructions for public participation for items listed on the agenda.
Thank you, Mayor. Members of the public are now asked if they would like to provide a comment. We didn't receive any public comment cards or any written comments, and we don't have anyone virtually raising their hand at this time.
Thank you. If there's no objection by the members, I will close public participation. Does any member of the council have anything to report from their external committees? Seeing none, City Manager, will you please give your report?
Yes, thank you, Mayor Barcena. First off, I just want to thank everybody that's in attendance tonight. I know some of you are here because it's a regular council meeting, but also because of the Mayor Pro Tem reorg. So I want to remind everybody, if you please join us in the courtyard after the council meeting for food, music, and fellowship. That'd be appreciated. And the food is good and the music's good. And I think the party goers here are a fun group. I want to mention a few things. So the City of Bell Gardens, just always reminding people we have an open art studio at Veterans Park on Thursdays at 6 p.m. Welcome to just show up and attend. On Fridays, we have our resident art and yard sale from 11 a.m. to 3:30 every Friday at Veterans Park. Want to acknowledge we had November 11th was after the last council meeting, was Veterans Day. We've had several workshops since that time. We had our free farmers market on November 21st. We just recently had our tree lighting ceremony last week at Veterans Park from 7 to 8. So thank you for council for support and for attendance. Thank you to Police Department, Public Works, Recreation, Community Services for a great ceremony. We also had our free farmers market this last Friday, December 5th. We've got our resident art and yard sale this Friday. There's going to be a couple days with the holidays coming where that will be canceled around Christmas and New Year's, so come while you can. This Saturday, December 13th at 4 p.m. at Veterans Park is our big Winter Wonderland event with holiday parade. So the parade starts at 4, and then you can see Santa, there'll be snow, toy giveaway, holiday cheer. December 15th is the deadline for holiday home decorating contest. So if you have a home that you want to nominate, if it's your own home, do so by December 15th. Judging will be on December 18th with a winner announced at that time. December 19th, free farmers market again. So if you want to come get some free food, it will be available there at Veterans Park. December 20th and December 21st, yard sale weekend just prior to Christmas. So if you have some stuff that you want to sell or some gifts that you already got that you don't necessarily want to keep, that would be the time to put those items up for sale. You don't need a permit or anything. Just put your stuff out there and get on Craigslist and do the things that you do to sell some of those things. Want to recognize December 20th. That's a Saturday as our monthly family food program distribution. December 21st, first day of winter, shortest day of the year. City Hall will be closed the week of Christmas, which is December 22nd through the 25th. We'll be open the following Monday after that. And then after that, January 2nd, we don't have the art and yard sale schedule, but we do have a free farmers market, so there still will be food available. All this can be found on the City of Bell Gardens calendar. Also, if you go to Bell Gardens Connect, you can go on our app and you can see all these events. Click on events and you'll see everything I'm describing. And the first meeting we have for the year of 2026 after this meeting is January 12th. I want to call out a few items on the consent calendar. We have a lot of good items on there. Purchase and installation of a new financial management system, the approval of payments for obligations related to the former successor agency. That was the agency that was responsible for developing a lot of the major retail centers here in the city of Bell Gardens. We have multiple public works items that we're proud of, including extension for our water system maintenance agreement, a new agreement with our current vendor for the medical taxi service program. If anybody doesn't use that and thinks that's of service, just Google search medical taxi service Bell Gardens, and you'll find a link to the resources. We also have an amendment to our city-funded crossing guard services agreement. So all the crossing guards in the city of Bell Gardens are 100% funded by the city with no funding from the school district. Also awarding of contracts for 2 major projects. One of them, an improvement at Garfield and Eastern, right before you go into Southgate or come in from Southgate. It's about a $3 million project. The construction phase is about $2.1 million. 100% grant funded, no city general fund in that project. Also several improvements at Florence and Garfield, Eastern and Gage, about $500,000 projects, 90% grant funded, so only 10% funded by the city. And then final items, maintenance services agreements and security guard service agreements for our brand new aquatic center that's up and running. If you have not stopped by the aquatic center, it is open, the water's heated, you could do lap swim, therapy pool, you can use the fitness center. Please, we'd like you to come down and check out the aquatic center. With that, I thank you, Mayor.
That was quite a lot, Mr. City Manager. I appreciate your report. Thank you, and we will now move to the consent calendar. Does any member of the City Council wish to pull an item for separate discussion? Seeing none, can I have a motion to approve items 10.1 to 10.15?
Motion.
Okay, can I have a roll call?
Yes, thank you. Members of the council and successor agency Chavez.
Aye.
Councilwoman Guillen.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem de la Rosa.
Yes.
And Mayor Barsana.
Yes,
Thank you. Motion passes 5-0.
thank you. City Manager, will you please announce discussion item number 11.1?
Yes, thanks again, Mayor Barsina. This first item is local commission appointment list. It's staff's recommendation that the council review the commission's appointment list. By motion, remove commissioners and or make appointments to posted vacancies at this time. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Do we have any changes? No? Okay. Seeing none, we are going to go ahead and move on to our next item. Mr. City Manager, will you please announce discussion item number 11.2?
Yes, thanks again, Mayor Barsina. This item was directed to staff from the council at the last council meeting. It's for consideration of a resolution approving the creation of an ad hoc committee for housing and economic development. Our assistant to the city manager, Hyla Soto, in working with Manny Acosta, our community development director, put together the staff report and this presentation. And I'll turn it over to Hylas at this time, Mayor. Thank you.
Good evening, Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, and council members. Thank you, City Manager O'Kelly, on the quick introduction. So I'll briefly go over with this PowerPoint presentation. As noted earlier, at the last City Council meeting of November 10th, Councilmember Chavez directed staff to place the item for the formation of an ad hoc committee focused on housing and economic development. So the purpose of the ad hoc committee, just in general, it's a temporary advisory body established to gain insight, gather information, and address a specific goal or objective. The proposed committee would consist of 2 council members and a designated staff, including the Director of Community Development. On this slide, there's some the current efforts that the city conducts regarding housing and economic efforts. And won't read all of them, but I'll just kind of touch bases on some of them, including the housing element, business recruitment and retention, development of marketing and promotional materials, relaunch of the digital billboard program as an economic development tool, as well as identification of properties in areas suitable for housing development. Should the new ad hoc committee be formed, the purpose or some of the efforts that will be undergone through that committee would include identifying properties suitable for housing development, identifying vacant commercial properties and evaluating potential uses, developing or refining retail retention and attraction strategies, reviewing and enhancing the city's marketing initiatives, and recommending marketing and recruitment efforts to attract retailers and developers. This concludes the presentation. The creation of the ad hoc committee for housing and economic development may provide guidance and direct the city's current housing and economic efforts. And the recommendation is for the city council to either adopt the attached resolution approving the creation of the ad hoc committee, provide further direction, or receive and file. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there any discussion on behalf of my colleagues? And if not, I'm going to open it up for nominations.
I'd like to motion to nominate Councilmember Chavez.
Thank you. Do we need a motion for that, or can we do a motion with the staff recommendation included?
Yeah, we can do nominations first, and then
Okay.
we'll make a motion to adopt the reso with the nominations,
Thank
the
you.
2 council members.
Any other nominations?
I'd like to nominate Mayor Pro Tem de la Rosa to serve on the committee as well.
Okay, any other nominations? Okay, then I'll go ahead and move to approve staff's recommendation with the 2 nominated council members.
So you're calling for a motion?
I'm making a motion, sorry.
So now you need a second.
Can I get a second?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Can I get a vote? Roll call.
Thank you. Members of the council and successor agency Chavez.
Aye.
Councilwoman Guillen.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez. Mayor Pro Tem De La Rosa.
Yes.
And Mayor Barsana.
Yes,
Motion passes 5-0.
thank you. And City Manager, will you please announce discussion item number 11.3?
Yes, thanks again, Mayor Barsina. This next item is a consideration of a resolution approving the formalization of Bell Gardens Arts and Culture Division. This was an item requested by the mayor several weeks ago. It's staff's recommendation the council will adopt the attached resolution. I will ask our Recreation Community Services Director, Liz Nava, to provide a presentation on the staff report. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. O'Kelly. I'm just going to give us 1 second so we can bring up the presentation. Okay, great. Thank you again, Mr. O'Kelly. Good evening, Mayor, members of the City Council. I have a brief presentation, as the City Manager mentioned, regarding approval of a resolution to formalize the Bell Gardens Arts and Culture Division. This way. Okay. Okay. Just a quick background. The Arts and Culture Division, or the ACD, would be comprised of city staff to act as liaisons from various city departments. And the purpose of the ACD would be to increase access to art and cultural opportunities, participation in the arts and cultural activities and events, to provide the community with information on existing programs, to improve our community outreach with these programs, and of course, to expand current city programs, and also to guide our marketing strategies as it pertains to our arts and culture work. Currently, the city offers various arts and cultural programming. I won't name all of these, but everything from dance to art, to music classes, to essay writing, open mic nights, cooking classes, and martial arts. So really quickly, here's just a few pictures to see what we offer in-house. And this is not an exhaustive list, but just to give you an idea of what the city is doing with the arts currently. We have our senior baking class, we have a kids cooking class, our hip hop class, our after school program, art activities, art classes. Moving forward, with the ACD, the city plans to expand current art programs and efforts by developing a utility art box program, by creating an arts district or zone within the city, hiring local artists as we've done in the past to teach new classes, but also to collaborate with these local artists and cultural groups to expand on current programs. And finally, in order to showcase current programs, increase art and cultural opportunities, staff is recommending that the City Council approve a resolution authorizing the City Manager to formalize the City of Bell Gardens Arts and Cultural Division. And there is no current fiscal impact for this division. And that concludes my presentation. I'm available for any questions.
Anyone have a discussion or questions on the item?
I don't have any questions. I just want to acknowledge the fact that there's a lot of projects that we've been wanting to work on. The fact that this is getting formalized, I'm really happy to see that because I feel that the arts are just going to be enhanced within our community. So thank you so much for bringing it up.
Yeah, I'd like to second that and acknowledge, because I know you've always been a pioneer of the arts. So thank you so much for bringing this item up and just to show my support.
And again, I also want to emphasize, Marco, you've been great at being the advocate for the arts, and I think this is going to be a pivotal like step in what's yet to come for the program and all the programs that we have to offer in the arts sector. So I'm very excited. Thank you.
Thank you, and I want to thank all of you because at one point or another, you've been out there supporting programs that either come from the community or that staff is working on developing. You guys are always supportive, and I'll make a parenthesis because I noticed Councilmember Chavez wanted to say a few words. Go ahead.
Thank you so much for that, Mayor. Briefly, I also want to echo the same sentence, my colleagues. I've always said that, when we talk about the arts within the Recreation Community Services Department, the mayor has always been the forefront, always advocating for the arts in our community. So I really appreciate always speaking up for the community. And I mean, we just had a wonderful, incredible program like the Ballet Folklorico, BG Arts. I mean, the list goes on and on. Actuación Plena, the open mics that have been done in Encanto, the comedy shows, so on and so forth. I really appreciate your service to our community and always advocating for the arts. I think that as we approach in creating this or formalizing this resolution, I would ask that we also go even further and perhaps creating some sort of position that's designated strictly for art. I know that's something that you've been passionate about. And I see that the rest of the council would always be in support of having something like that in our city, where within the Recreation and Community Services Department, we have a direct person that's in charge of strictly art programming, right? So I thought I'd say that and know that, our council's here to support on that. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilmember Chavez, for that. I do want to point out that the resolution does specify, even within each department, a designated individual, correct, to work on these arts efforts. So staff has been thinking ahead several steps. So I appreciate this coming forward. And having said that, does anyone have a motion that they want to make?
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second.
Okay, can we have a roll call, please?
Yes, thank you. Members of the council successor agency, Chavez.
Aye.
Councilwoman Guillen.
Yes.
Councilwoman Sanchez.
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem De La Rosa.
Yes.
And Mayor Barcena. Motion passes 5-1.
City Manager, will you please announce discussion item number 11.4?
Yes, thanks again, Mayor Barcena. So this item, before we move on right to the reorganization and selection process that's defined by the municipal code, Mayor, if it's okay, if I could read out some recognitions that were provided to you by various elected officials. City of Downey, Mayor Sosa, Montebello Unified School District, President Magana, the City of Paramount, Mayor Lemons, Assembly Member Blanca Pacheco, Senator Lina Gonzalez, County Supervisor Janice Hahn, and the City of Commerce, Mayor Altamirano. I also want to recognize that we have two elected officials here at City Hall that will give you opportunity to speak. We have the City of Bell Mayor Ali Saleh. If the Mayor of Bell would like to come up and say a few words. If not, he could just raise his hand, either way.
I'm actually looking up on the screen. I don't know why I'm doing that, but congratulations, Mayor Barcena, on a great short term, I guess if you want to. Is it the shortest term in the city of Bell Gardens? But I know the work that you have done when it comes to Parks and Recs. Kudos to you guys on that Dreamers Aquatic Center. That's amazing. Congratulations to all of you guys on that. I went to the grand opening. I hear about it. I've seen pictures. I'm jealous, but I'm happy for you guys as your neighbors from the city of Bell on the great accomplishments you guys are doing. Just listening, the art commission, the art ad hoc that you guys are working on as well, the resolution. So thank you very much for your leadership. Thank you very much for being a great neighbor, and looking forward to working with the new mayor, whoever gets chosen. Thank you again.
Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you.
Thank you.
And Mayor Barcena, we also have Councilmember Rick Ramirez from the City of Norwalk. If Mr. Ramirez would like to come up and say a few words.
Mr. Mayor, Mayor Pro Tem, members of the City Council, I'm Rick Ramirez from the City of Norwalk. I know it's challenging serving as mayor. I've served many times as mayor, and you put a lot of time and effort in your community. You spend a lot of time away from home and things that you enjoy doing, but it's a passion to serve, right? So the fact that you accomplished this 12-month period as mayor is a great milestone accomplishment. On behalf of the city of Norwalk, we want to acknowledge your achievement. And I have a really, really nice plaque. I mean, it's pretty heavy. And hopefully I can come back and honor the next outgoing mayor. But I'm just going to read a few things on behalf of our mayor, Tony Ayala. The city of Norwalk presents this commendation. Mayor Marco Bersena has demonstrated steadfast dedication to public service, guided by priorities that include strengthening civic engagement, improving public safety, addressing homelessness, and enhancing overall quality of life for the residents of Bell Gardens. There's a lot more, but I know we're on a time frame, so I want to keep it short. But I want to hear, so now therefore, Tony Ayala, Mayor of the City of Norwalk, on behalf of Vice Mayor Jennifer Perez and my fellow council members, myself, Margarita Rios and Ana Valencia, do hereby commend Mayor Marco Bersena and present this commendation in recognition of exemplary leadership, dedication to regional collaboration, and enduring commitment to public service.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. And if you guys can just hang out real quick, I think we have one more item and then I want to take a picture with you. That's okay.
And Mayor Barson, if I can also just mention, we also have certificate of recognitions for Miguel De La Rosa for his service this last year as the Mayor Pro Tem. If I can just announce out from the City of Downey, Mayor Sosa, from Montebello Unified School District, President Magana, Congressmember Robert Garcia, Senator Lena Gonzalez, and Assemblymember Blanca Pacheco as well. With that, I'll turn it over to you, Mayor, for any additional presentations.
Of course, I do have a recognition here for my colleague, Miguel de la Rosa. I want to recognize him for his role as Vice Mayor of the City of Bell Gardens. And there's so much that I can say about Miguel, but I think the most important thing is that he's one of the council members that I feel is the best sort of that's the most promising because he's very level-headed. He analyzes the problems. He's a good communicator. And I think those are like all the core qualities of a good leader, right? We know that he is very young, which is an awesome thing because he brings new ideas. He has a positive outlook. And what I've seen from him gives me a lot of trust in what's coming for Bell Gardens. He's made difficult decisions in a wide range of subjects. So I know that he really, really puts a lot of thought in doing his job, right? And I really appreciate that. So I'm very proud of Miguel for doing that. He has a bright future ahead of him. And I think that everyone here on the council is very supportive of him. His family is amazing. So thank you for everything you've done here in the city as Mayor Pro Tem. And here's this recognition for you. And I do want to take a picture with. Maybe if you can go take a picture in the front, like you, me, and maybe Bell and Norwalk. Can you guys join us too? I have your certificate here.
Mayor Barson, at this time, if I could turn it over to our Mayor Pro Tem, Miguel De La Rosa, for an additional presentation as well. Thank you.
Yes, it is an absolute honor to present this this token to Mayor Marco Bárcena. I met Marco approximately, wow, time flies, but I would say it's 2022, I think, if I had to put a number on it. When I met Marco, he set such a great impression on me, and we connected on a variety of subjects, and one of them is photography, music, and technology, just technology in general. And Marco is someone I look up to. He's very analytical. He has such a vision that sets some sort of a confidence, right, in his analysis. And Marco is so passionate about a variety of core ideals in the community. And I want to again thank Marco for his initiative and bringing forward the one of the greatest gems in the city, and that is the Dreamers Aquatic Center. And I think Marco plays a crucial role in this project, because something that's very close to him. He was a lifeguard himself. He served our community early on, and it's amazing to see people like him be part of the leadership in the city. So I'm going to go ahead and read this token. It says, the Bell Garden City Council hereby congratulates you for your tenure as mayor and express their tremendous gratitude for your invaluable service, dedication, civic-mindedness, and outstanding contribution to the city of Bell Gardens. Thank you so much, Marco.
So Mayor Barson, at this time, I think if there's staff recommendation that the council by motion organize and select the mayor chairperson and mayor pro tem in accordance with the municipal code that requires that discussion to happen the first regular meeting in December. Thank you, Mayor.
So council members, we're first going to entertain nominations for the mayor chair position and then vote to close the nomination period. One second. Then we will entertain motions for those nominated in the order the nominations were received to make the final appointment. So now I will open the floor for nominations for the position of mayor / chair.
I'd like to nominate Miguel De La Rosa.
Are there any additional nominations for the position of mayor chair? Seeing none, may I have a motion and a second? And this is to close nominations for the mayor chair position.
I make a motion.
I'll second.
Thank you. Members of the council and successor agency, Bárcena?
Yes.
Councilmember Chavez?
I don't know. Yes.
De La Rosa, Councilmember De La Rosa?
Yes.
Councilwoman Guillen?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
May I have a motion and a second to appoint Councilmember Miguel De La Rosa as mayor chair?
I'll move.
I second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Bárcena and a second by Councilwoman Sanchez to appoint Councilmember Miguel De La Rosa as mayor and chair. Members of the council and successor agency, Bárcena?
Yes.
Councilmember Chavez,
Aye.
Councilmember De La Rosa,
I don't know. Just kidding.
A tough decision. It's a tough
Tough decision. Yes, absolutely.
Councilwoman Guillen,
Yes.
and Councilwoman Sanchez.
Yes.
I am definitely slow for this crowd, so congratulations, Mayor De La Rosa.
Thank you so much.
If council members want to make a remark at this time, and then we'll move forward with the Mayor Pro Tem position.
Thank you for that, City Clerk. Ay. This is a tough one for me. I get to address Miguel de la Rosa, or the way, for those that don't know, I call him Mr. Mazapan. Mr. Mazapan. Mr. Mazapan, nuestro alcalde, señor Mazapan ahora. Don alcalde. I have a speech that I quickly wrote up. And I'm gonna try my best not to get emotional on this one, because it's a special one. But I want to say that tonight is a special night. Not just for our city, but for me personally. Because I get to honor, we all get to honor, but personally for me, one of my best friends, who's been like a brother to me, as he steps into his role to become mayor of the city of Bell Gardens. You know, when you grow up with someone, you collect stories that say more about your friendship than a title ever would. I still remember the days of playing Call of Duty together, spending hours talking bad to the other players in the video game, competing, laughing. And I'll tell you, I'm a huge fan of zombies in Call of Duty. And Miguel hated playing zombies with me. He would purposely did not want to participate in the game. He'd leave the controller and then he would walk away because I'd survived too long and we'd go in over rounds and rounds. And he's he just got tired of playing the game. And I know we also have another one of our friends that we play Call of Duty with, who's my planning commissioner, Mr. Carlos Barrera. I know he's there in the if you want to wave right there, Carlos Barrera right there, one of our best friends too. And we used to all play Call of Duty, and this is us growing up, right? So this is before we couldn't even have thought that we'd be here on the dais. And those were the moments that really built our friendship. I'll tell you, it wasn't always like this. Life takes many different directions. For those that don't know, Miguel ran for city council one time in 2022. We raised a grand total of $4,000 with myself donating $1,000 to him, and one of our great mentors, Mr. Jose Ugarte, donating another couple of thousand to support on this campaign. And I know he also took out a loan to help out. And that campaign was a tough one. We had 10 people running for 3 seats, right? And at the time, there was 3 incumbents seeking re-election, and it was a tough election. From November to December, that whole month was tough because he was number 4, and then he was number 3, and then he was number 4, he was number 3, and it was only the top 3. At the time, that other person was Councilwoman Frances de Leon Sanchez. And ultimately, it was a nail biter the whole time. We didn't know what to expect. There'd be days that I'd call him and I'd say, "Hey, you're making the cut," and then next thing you know, the updates happened within 2-3 days, and next thing you know, he was down 3 votes, 5 votes, 10 votes. At the end, once it was done, when all the votes were counted, Miguel was down by 20 votes, and we couldn't win. So. I say that because life takes a lot of different turns, and it doesn't end on your first setback. And certainly didn't end on the second one. And it doesn't end tonight. 2 years later, from 2022, this last year in 2024, Miguel decides to give it another shot. And this time he called backup, and he called me. And we also had the support of, at the time, our mayor, Gabriela Gomez, who also decided to run with us. And he steps back in stronger, wiser, and more prepared. And this time he wins, like by a lot. He didn't just win by 10, 15, 1,000 votes. I mean, this guy really knocked it out of the park. He was going against 3 other people, one of them being an incumbent at the time. She had a lot of history here in the city, and he wins with over 50% of the vote, right? And there was 3 other candidates that he was going up against. And he managed to get this nickname of El Señor Mazapan, and now you did it. And now a year later, you're now going to serve as our mayor for our great city. I want to say how proud I am to see Mr. Miguel de la Rosa become our mayor. We've been through so much. I've seen the work, the heart, the sacrifices that he's made. And I know without a doubt that Bell Gardens is in good hands. As he steps into this new role, I also want to acknowledge that there's also been other folks that have been in this position. To your left, you have Mayor Marco Bárcena, Councilmember Marco Bárcena, Councilwoman Franz de Leon Sanchez, myself, that we've all served as mayor at one point in our time here on the city council. Know that you have support, you have guidance, and we're here to be anchors for you as you pursue this path. I want you to know that you've earned this, you've worked hard for this, and tonight you step into the future. Congratulations, my brother. We're proud of you, and Bell Gardens is lucky to have you.
Now, if it's okay with the rest of the council, I'd like to move on to the Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair nomination.
I'm not sure if any other council members want to say.
Unless
anything.
any others would like to make any additional comments?
I mean, this is the moment for comments, right? Yeah, I mean, we can't.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna read another book like Jorge over there, but but very quickly, I just want to say very quickly, Miguel, we're so lucky to have you as a mayor. Your friends are here. You know, Jorge is here. He appreciates you. I don't know. I was about to say, are you the youngest council member? By a day. She's the youngest council member by a day. The youngest council member appreciates him. The oldest council member appreciates him. Everyone loves our new mayor, and that is beautiful, right? This is not one of those situations where like you have some people over there like having a heart attack because of who the new mayor is. This is a beautiful moment, and we're very proud of you for stepping up and working really hard through all those campaigns and coming back from the death, right? Like from that first attempt, you came back strong and you're here. So we're very happy. This is a great day to remember, and I look forward to continuing to work with you on what's coming. Yeah.
Congratulations, Miguel. It's well deserved. Obviously, you know, this is going to be your second year on council. However, you've had a magnitude of different things that you've dealt with, you know, and you always do it with grace. You always ask really inquisitive questions. You know, if something's unfamiliar, you make sure that you like ask, do the research, and I do appreciate that. And I look forward to working with you. Know that you have the support of all of us. And if you ever need to reach out to any of us, we're here.
Congratulations, and to share the sentiment, you have the support, and something I always tell you, you have a very beautiful family. Tiene una familia muy hermosa, and I think that's the foundation that speaks to who you are, and just stay true to that. And you know, this year you'll be guided by that. So, congratulations.
Chapter 2. No, I'm just kidding. No, that's it.
My goodness. It's surreal. You know, this moment, you know, I wouldn't have imagined it happening a couple years ago, right? Who would have thought? Ultimately, I'm very blessed to have such a great team on the dais. I've learned so much from each and every one of you. And that's something I'll be carrying on, moving forward. Each of you have, amazing traits to take away from, and that's going to be, something very important, the coming year. So again, from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. And to everyone, good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for standing strong. I know it's been a lengthy meeting, but a productive one. I want to thank you all for being here tonight. Seeing my family, my friends, our neighbors, and so many familiar faces. I have some work colleagues here too, but they're family. So that's why I'm, keeping away from that word. And I would name everyone here, but I would definitely miss a name, and I wouldn't be able to sleep tonight. So, so again, your support and trust are the reason why I'm here today. I'm deeply grateful, and I appreciate you, from the bottom of my heart. To my mom, my sister, and my dad, I think I think back on all the obstacles we faced as a family, and I want you all to know that I admire all the sacrifices you've all made. I love you all with all my heart, and without you, this journey wouldn't be possible. I also want to take a moment to thank my colleagues again on the council. Over this past year, I've seen each of you work with intention, with patience, and true love for our community. And I've learned a lot from your leadership, your ideas, and even from our differences. This year will bring difficult decisions, but I have complete confidence that we will face them all together. I trust this team, and I trust our staff, our team, as we navigate towards a brighter path. All of this is about our families who wake up every day doing the best they can. It's about our workers fighting for stability, our small businesses creating opportunity, our elders who've paved the way, and our young folks who are dreaming big, and our immigrant community whose strength defines us. Bell Gardens is a city built by people who keep moving forward even when life gets hard. And as mayor, I would lead with the same spirit. I want every person in the city to feel that Bell Gardens belongs to them, because it does. I'm honored to serve. I'm ready to work, and I believe we will build a really bright future. Let's continue flourishing as a community. Thank you so much.
Now, if we can begin accepting nominations for the position of the Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair position, we'll first entertain nominations and vote to close the nomination period. Then we will entertain motions for those nominated in the order the nominations were received to make the final appointment. So now I'm going to open the floor for nominations for the position of the Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair.
I'd like to
Position.
nominate Isabel Guillen.
Are there any additional nominations for the position of Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair? Seeing none, may I have a motion to close the nomination for Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair position?
I'll close. I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilmember Chavez and second by Councilwoman Sanchez to close nominations. Members of the council's successor agency, Barcena? Councilmember Chavez?
Aye.
Mayor Pro Tem de la Rosa? I'm sorry, Mayor de la Rosa?
Yes.
Councilwoman Guillen?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Now may I have a motion and a second to appoint Councilwoman Guillen as the Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair?
I move.
Second.
We have a motion by Councilwoman Sanchez and a second by Councilmember Chavez to appoint Councilwoman Guillen as the Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair. Members of the council's successor agency, Barcena?
Yes.
Councilmember Chavez?
Aye.
Mayor de la Rosa?
Yes.
Councilwoman Guillen?
Yes.
And Councilwoman Sanchez?
Yes.
Congratulations, Mayor Pro Tem Vice Chair Ian. Did members of the council want to provide comments at this time?
I know you've only been here for a year, but I think that you've dealt with a lot throughout this year, not only personally, but professionally. So I am all about women empowerment, especially uplifting Latinas. Being the only 2 females on this council, know that I always am here to help you, uplift you, and encourage you. And I can't wait to see you thrive in this role. And I know that your dad would be so proud of you.
On behalf of myself and I just want to say congratulations, Councilwoman Guillen. I mean, Mayor Pro Tem Guillen. It's been a tough year, right? It's been a tough year. And I think that there's been times where we've had conversations. I know that the passing of your father was difficult, and it still is to this day. To allude to Councilwoman Frances Leon Sanchez's point, he'd be very proud of you in this moment. Know that we're all proud of you here. I'm glad that our council is unified, that we're all working together. And I'm glad that within our leadership, we have a vice mayor who's a female and a mayor who's a male, because I think that says a lot about our whole community. So again, I appreciate you stepping up, being part of our leadership. Know that we're all here to support you. Thank you so much, and congratulations.
Isabel, I just want to say congratulations. I'm happy that we have a vice mayor that also is the youngest council member here. I pride myself in supporting the young ones as they come in. Jorge, me and Jorge were very, very close for a long time. I supported him, searching for his mayorship, his spot as mayor, and eventually it happened, right? Then when Francis came on board, same thing, Mayor Pro Tem and then mayor and all that good stuff. Because of some of our backgrounds, we haven't really been working together as much, but I feel that one thing that I really am happy about is that you are young, you're new, and you're being given this opportunity, and I value that. That's part of my philosophy. So definitely, I'm very happy that you're here and that the mayor supports you and that he's going to be guiding you as you seek to continue to grow within the city. So congratulations.
First off, congratulations, Mayor Pro Tem Guillen. I know this past year has been a turbulent one. It's been difficult, but I sincerely admire your resilience, your fuerza, right? And I think it's gonna be something that you'll carry on, in the future with so much pride, right? So much strength, and you're such a wise individual, and I'm very excited for the year that awaits. Again, congratulations, and another applause, please.
Well, all I can say is thank you. I'm fighting the urge to cry because, I mean, it's been a difficult year, but I felt like I almost lost my voice, but the power of community has been so strong. And I've always had my father's voice telling me to not stay silent. And that's what's kept me pushing. The courage to fight for my community, to sit here and to fight for what I know is right. So thank you, and I look forward to working with you all. So thank you.
Okay. All right, City Manager, will you please announce discussion item number 11.5?
Thank you, Mayor De La Rosa. This item is the city council appointment to external committees. It's staff's recommendation that the council make changes, reappointments, or appointments as necessary to the attached matrix. Some of these external committees require that the mayor be the primary designee from the city, but they allow alternates. So with that, I'd be happy to answer any questions and turn it over to you, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you so much. We will now move to the city council's external committee appointments. The council will now review the full list of external committees for any changes. As a reminder, some committees include automatic mayoral appointments, which will be updated accordingly by the city clerk. For all any other committees, any council member may request changes. Please indicate any changes you would like to make. If there are multiple nominations, we will vote on the last motion first. Like to entertain a motion?
So move.
So the only changes, just to be clear, is just the mayoral appointments, no other changes, correct?
To clarify, it would be
Just, says only three bodies, committees.
We'll need alternates for the LA County City Selection Committee and the Sanitation District LA County, since those are mayor automatic and Mayor De La Rosa is currently as the alternate. So we'll need alternates for those.
If I may ask, maybe I do see sanitation and maybe the city selection committee, that it is our mayor and then it was as the alternate and me as a delegate. So if I can have support to swap, to maintain sort of the closest to the.
So a nomination for Councilmember Barcena to be the alternate for LA County City Selection Committee and Sanitation District of LA County.
Correct, thank you. So,
I'll second.
thank you.
Can we get a
Roll
go
call
motion?
So I'll move
You-
and then she seconds.
That's for the nomination?
Oh,
No, we need a motion
nomination,
for the
okay.
actual adoption.
A motion?
I'll second.
May we have a roll call vote?
Thank you, members of the council and successor agency, Barcena,
Yes.
Councilmember Chavez,
Aye.
Mayor De La Rosa,
Yes.
Mayor Pro Tem Guillen, and Councilwoman Sanchez.
Yeah.
Motion passes 5-0.
Thanks so much. We will now move to council member comments. Start off with Councilmember Marco Barca.
Wow, we're back to me being surprised by the comments. So unfortunately, I'm the first one. I'm not prepared, but I just want to thank everyone that was here. Thank you for your patience being here. Thank you for allowing me the opportunity to serve as your mayor for a brief moment. I think everyone knows the reason for that was primarily the aquatic center that we were going to open. Thank you to all my colleagues that supported me on that. And I'm very happy to support our mayor and our new vice mayor in whatever they think is best for the city. But of course, if there's any creative criticism that we can provide, I'll make sure I do that because that's our responsibility, right? It's not all like fun and ribbons and celebrations. It's also reality. So I'm going to take care of that as my responsibility. I'm here to serve primarily you, the public. And I'm happy to continue to work as your council member. And again, congratulations. Thank you to staff. And those are my comments. Thank you.
All right, thanks so much. We'll move on to Councilmember Chavez.
Thank you for that, Mr. Mayor. For my comments, I just want to make quickly a brief announcement. This Sunday, our local business Encanto Family Restaurant will be having a Christmas giveaway. They're gonna have pictures with the Santa. They're also gonna have free food. It's from 12 to 2, so it's right here, literally right next door on right here on Florence Place and Toller. So definitely stop by Encanto Family Restaurant, 12 to 2 this Sunday. Aside from that announcement, I wanted to just congratulate again our Mayor Pro Tem and Mayor De La Rosa, along with Mayor Pro Tem Guillen. I just want to share with them one piece of advice, and it's to always know that we're here as as a soundboard, right? When you both succeed as our leadership, we all succeed. And know that we're all here to provide you input, provide you guidance. Just the same way I shared that with the mayor, I also want to share that with Mayor Pro Tem Guillen. Let this be a moment that we can continually build the bridges amongst all of us, share input, ideas, projects, right? We just had on the agenda the arts resolution that was proposed, right? I talked about the budget season coming up next year already. We talk about the ad hoc that's created now through this community and economic development. These are new opportunities, new horizons that we're going to be approaching as a council. And if you have plans and if you have initiatives and you have ideas, I mean, at the end of the day, we're all here to bounce ideas off each other. So I would put that forward. And if you haven't built that relationship yet with all of us, you know, for X reason or Y or Z, let this be the moment that, hey, you know what, I am going to pick up that phone and I'm going to have a lunch or I'm going to have a dinner with one of my colleagues. That's probably the best thing, because the way you get things done is by working together. So, yep, that concludes my comments. And again, congratulations to both of you. Thank you.
Thanks so much, Councilmember Chavez. Un aplauso, un aplauso, un aplauso, por favor. Councilwoman Dr. De Leon Sanchez, any comments?
Congratulations to you both. This is an exciting new year to go into, and like my colleagues have echoed already, you definitely have our support. So looking forward to seeing that. And then just for the community, keep in mind that we have our holiday parade and Winter Wonderland this Saturday, the 13th. Feliz fiestas a todos y Happy New Year. And hopefully everybody has a great holiday season. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Mayor Pro Tem Guillen.
The simplest of words, thank you. Thank you for this year. Thank you for all your grace, for your support, for your love, for everything you all have, the love you have all extended to my colleagues, for your grace, for your kindness. Thank you for your empowerment. Thank you. Yes, Mayor Pro Tem, but I want to remind you that I'm still Isabel. I will always be Isabel. Without the title, I will be who I am. So I just want to throw that out there. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Lastly, I just want to thank all my colleagues for their support, for their guidance, for their mentorship. And también quiero darles las gracias a todos los que están hoy presentes, apoyando. De todo corazón, muchas gracias a todos. Los amo. Cada uno de ustedes, los amo. Muchas gracias. Right, and if there's no objection by members of the City Council, I will now adjourn the Council Successor Agency meeting at 7:51 p.m. And before I hit the gavel for the first time, just hang on tight. We have a special performance from the Grupo Folclórico, okay? So reserve your seats. Thank you so much.
Jalisco. Del dispersar, ojos de papel volando, negrita del dispersar, ojos de papel volando, a todos diles que sí, pero no les digas cuando así me dijiste a mí, por eso vivo penando. Claro que sí. Fuerte Pancho Díaz, que no hay como la alegría. Porque nadie se ha tomado. Se baila en calidad, sí señor.
Se oiga, que se oiga. Thank you so much, everyone. We have a reception here towards the rear of the building. Hang on tight. Thank you so much.